Sonia Citron's story is one that bridges talent, perseverance, and an unshakable belief in herself, weaving together a journey that is both inspiring and still very much in progress. From a young age, she has carried herself with poise that often feels older than her years, but with the unmistakable fire of someone determined to leave her mark. What makes her journey so compelling is not just the skill she has displayed on the basketball court, but the way she has embraced every stage of her life with an attitude of growth, gratitude, and competitiveness. Sonia is not simply an athlete chasing wins. She is a rising star embodying the idea that greatness comes from a deep mix of passion, sacrifice, and relentless work ethic. Born into a supportive family, Sonia was raised in Ossining, New York, in an environment where values of discipline, humility, and hard work were emphasized daily. Basketball was not something that was handed to her effortlessly. It was nurtured and developed through endless hours of practice and an undeniable love for the game. She grew up in a household where family meant everything, and it was within that close-knit structure that she began to understand the importance of resilience and perseverance. Sonia's parents recognized early on that she carried an athletic spark, but even more importantly, they instilled in her the understanding that success is earned, never simply given. With that foundation, she approached sports with joy, curiosity, and a commitment to getting better each day. Her early basketball years began like those of so many aspiring players: weekend tournaments, local gyms, and long car rides to practices. Yet what quickly set Sonia apart was her combination of size, skill, and instincts for the game. As a guard with height, she could see the court in ways that others couldn't, allowing her to both facilitate and score. Coaches marveled not just at her physical gifts, but at her decision-making and unselfishness. She was never the kind of player consumed by chasing points or highlights. Her drive came from wanting to contribute to team success and from the love she had for competing at the highest level she could reach. In high school at the Ursuline School, Sonia's talent blossomed into dominance. She became one of the top-ranked players in the country, garnering national recognition for her smooth scoring ability, versatility, and poise under pressure. What was most striking about her during this time was how calm she seemed in moments that rattled others. Whether the gym was loud with opposing fans or the game was tight in its final seconds, Sonia rarely looked fazed. That quiet confidence became her trademark, signaling that she was ready for the next stage of her journey. Her performance on the court, combined with her leadership qualities, made her a standout not just in New York basketball circles, but across the national stage as well. She wasn't simply playing well, she was becoming a name that college programs couldn't ignore. The college basketball world knew Sonia Citron's arrival at Notre Dame was going to be impactful, but few could have predicted just how seamless her transition would be. Notre Dame, with its storied women's basketball tradition, has been home to some of the sport's most iconic names, and Sonia walked into that program with the weight of expectation resting on her shoulders. Yet, from the start, she carried herself with the same calm confidence that had always defined her. She quickly established herself as a reliable scorer, a dependable defender, and someone who could be trusted in the biggest of moments. Her freshman season displayed not only her immense talent, but her adaptability and maturity. The adjustment to college basketball, faster pace, stronger opponents, higher stakes, did not overwhelm her. Instead, she embraced the challenge and thrived. As her career at Notre Dame progressed, Sonia became more than just a player filling a role. She emerged as one of the faces of the program, carrying on the tradition of excellence that Notre Dame has built over decades. She became a go-to scorer, able to attack defenses with her smooth mid-range game, her ability to finish at the rim, and her evolving three-point shot. What made her particularly special was her versatility. Sonia wasn't confined to one role. She could guard multiple positions, rebound effectively, create for others, and step into whatever the game demanded. That adaptability is part of what has made her such a promising prospect for the professional level. But beyond the statistics and highlights, Sonia Citron represents something even more important: consistency. Coaches and teammates alike talk about her reliability, about knowing that when she is on the floor, she will make the right play. She doesn't get caught up in forcing the spectacular. Instead, she delivers winning basketball possessions one after another. This consistency has made her one of the cornerstones of Notre Dame's continued success, and it has solidified her reputation as a player whose impact extends far beyond the box score. Sonia's story is also about balance. the ability to chase excellence while remaining grounded in the values that shaped her. She has carried herself with humility throughout her rise, never losing sight of the sacrifices that her family made to help her reach this point. Her parents' support, the guidance of mentors, and the belief of her coaches all form part of the foundation upon which her career stands. Sonia embodies the notion that no one achieves greatness alone, and she regularly acknowledges the people who have walked alongside her on this journey. As she prepares for the next chapter, whether it is continuing to cement her place among Notre Dame greats or taking her talents to the professional stage, there is no doubt that Sonia Citron has the tools to thrive. The WNBA and the broader basketball world are always searching for players who combine talent with intangibles, and Sonia is the kind of athlete who checks every box. Her height and skill set make her a natural fit for the professional game, but her poise, intelligence, and character make her an even rarer commodity. She is not just a player with potential, she is a player who inspires confidence that she will fulfill it. Her journey also speaks to the broader narrative of women's basketball, a sport that has continued to grow in visibility and influence. Sonia is part of a generation of athletes who are pushing the game forward, who are helping to break down barriers and bring women's basketball to a global audience. Her success is not only personal, it is part of a larger movement that is reshaping how people see and appreciate the sport. With her talent, humility, and drive, Sonia has the chance to become one of the leaders of this new era, carrying the torch for the next wave of players and fans. What makes Sonia's story so captivating is that it feels both complete and unfinished. She has already accomplished so much, yet there is a sense that her greatest achievements still lie ahead. Every game she plays seems to hint at more growth, more milestones, and more opportunities to leave her mark. For those who have followed her career from her high school days to her Notre Dame rise, there is immense excitement about what the future holds. For Sonia herself, the focus remains simple: work hard, stay humble, and embrace the journey one step at a time. In the end, Sonia Citron is more than just a talented guard from New York who found her way to the bright lights of college basketball. She is a symbol of perseverance, dedication, and the beauty of chasing a dream with everything you have. She reminds us that greatness is not always about the loudest or the flashiest. It can also be found in the quiet confidence of someone who shows up, game after game, and delivers. She is writing a story that will inspire countless others to believe in their own journeys, to trust the process, and to never let obstacles dim the passion that fuels them. And so, as Sonia Citron continues to build her legacy, we watch with admiration and anticipation. Her journey reminds us that the game of basketball is about more than wins and losses. It's about the people who shape it, the stories they carry, and the inspiration they leave behind. Sonia's story is still unfolding, and if her past is any indication, the chapters to come will be nothing short of remarkable. Thank you for watching and joining us on this journey through the story of Sonia Citron, an athlete whose poise, consistency, and promise make her one of the brightest young stars in the game today. If her journey inspired you, take a moment to share your thoughts in the comments, subscribe for more stories like this, and continue to celebrate the athletes who remind us why we love sports.